Good morning and welcome to My Life as Mikeyo, episode 7.5, The Clutch. It's time to enjoy some coffee, people. How you been? Sorry for the lateness of getting on, doing a Facebook Live this morning. I was having technical difficulties and getting episode 7 uploaded. It kept telling me this is going to take a while. And I'm like, okay. It's been a great week. We recorded every single morning, taking the kids to school, and that's a feat, at least a milestone for me. And the kids seem to enjoy it. And the more that I do it, the more Logan gets involved with it, and is actually he's very, very funny, and I'm glad he's starting to participate a little bit better with it, or a little, not better, but more. Wasn't supposed to do a video this morning. I actually almost lied to you guys in yesterday's video about seeing you tomorrow. But I was supposed to open, but I ended up actually closing this evening. So, hooray! We can do another video. Yesterday was good. Yesterday was my wedding anniversary. And I told you guys yesterday that I would tell you today what I got her. I got her, I was going to originally buy her a pair of roller skates. And about a month ago, because she always used to talk about how she used to like to go roller skating and do all kinds of tricks and whatnot, and she doesn't have a pair of roller skates anymore. So I was going to get her a pair of roller skates. However, it gets a little confusing because there's multiple different styles. I know she's into skates and not like roller blades and stuff like that. So I knew that part, but does it have a heel? Does it doesn't have a heel? How tall is the heel? And I'm just like, oh my God, there's just too many options and too many things for me to fail at. So I was just like, well, I won't do this. But then I had an idea. What if I can find a skate key, an old vintage skate key, and turn it into a necklace? And then I found someone who actually did it, and I was like, oh, this is awesome, exactly what I need. Buy. And it's pretty beautiful. It looks really nice on her, and it also puts a warmth in my heart when she wears it. So I was like, I give her that. And she loves it. Yeah. So, how was my day? So besides all that, I gave that to her first thing yesterday morning, and she went to work. Didn't really do a whole lot, I don't think, besides hanging out with you guys in the morning. And what else? We had a regional visit yesterday. It actually went quite well, from what my GM told me, and tiny bit of criticism, but that's always expected. But overall, they were very happy and impressed. They gave us a couple of liberties that we can execute in the store, which is awesome because mainly has to deal with where things are positioned, stuff like that in the store. Some of it doesn't make sense and it overcrowds, and they basically said, you're good to go, man. You can do this. We're like, okay, sounds good. Yeah, so they were pretty happy. It was interesting not being part of a regional visit, because I'm not the general manager. So it's like I'm catching bits and pieces, listening and stuff like that, and being the excellent salesperson that I am on the floor, but doing that 120% of the time versus the 100% of the time. So, but that's actually kind of about it. It's Friday. We got game night tonight. I think we're doing D&D. Not quite sure. Don't really have a backstory for my character, and mostly ready. I'll be honest, I haven't really focused too much on my character, so if it is today, we're going to be winging it. like we always do. Um, then if not, it's just regular game night tonight. So it's exciting. Last few weeks I've actually worked at Checkmate, and I get out at like 10:30. So about the time I usually get back home, game night's almost over. So it's kind of nice to get home like probably about 8:45, 9 o'clock, where game is sort of just starting, and that sort of thing. Oh, last week, actually, you know what? I don't think I mentioned this in any video, but had last week Saturday, my buddy Nikki, Alex, John came out to hang out. It was the anniversary of our buddy Scott passing away, and we all hung out and played some games. It was really nice to catch up. Alex has been to the house before, but very busy. It's understandable. And John and Nikki were new to the house, and it was just pretty awesome, just hanging out, drinking a couple of beers. Which, by the way, Alex, your beer's never coming back to you, man. You left it. It was Newcastle. I'll be honest, I haven't touched it because I've been having. But tonight, I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it good. Anyway, then let's see what we got. This is gonna be the last video of the week. So what am I doing for the weekend? I'm gonna be working. I got a evening shift tonight. Then I'm working at Checkmate tomorrow. I think I also work Checkmate on Sunday. I don't know. Man, I gotta check my schedule. Probably do some more inventorying over there. I'm about halfway done. I'm very excited now. And then Ken said, it's like, well, he's like, I'm really happy with what you're doing, but he's got more work to me. Good morning, Sandy. Welcome. So I'm going to do some more inventory of the Dice Master stuff, so that's pretty exciting. Looking forward to like at least getting it set up so it'll be easy, and then we'll work on Magic the Gathering probably after that. If you haven't been to the shop, you should stop by. Ken has done some pretty impressive things. We've turned our back cash wrap into kind of like a Magic the Gathering all-in-one type station, where because we usually have like the front half of the store usually has like binders of cards, and the back of the store have boxes of cards, and then if someone needs a card, it could be in one or the other, and then you're constantly going back and forth. But Ken made this giant bookshelf, and he's framed out the whole thing so it actually looks like a kiosk type thing. It's actually pretty impressive, and it actually looks really, really nice. So head out to the store this weekend. Tell Ken if you see him. It's like, oh man, this looks great. Because we're actually working on some pretty amazing things there to make the shop a little, not that it's bad, but make the shop a little sharper. Shop a little sharper. Yep. So that's all I got for this weekend. I don't know. That might be it. I'm not sure if I have a story to tell. I already covered some. Okay. Big news. I ordered the bread maker. Heck yeah. Should be here tomorrow. That's exciting. I know I spoke into like maybe a couple episodes ago about possibly getting the bread maker, and I just said, yep, I'm going to do it. And chatted over with the wife, and it is a cheese. Hang on, let's come over here because I'm not gonna. Jorishi. Yeah, this guy. That brand right there. Bread maker. It was a little bit more expensive than your normal bread makers. It was 175. I opted to get that because I know yesterday's video. It might have been yesterday. I'm sorry if I can't remember anything. It happens when you get old. But they I was looking at reviews and like, so I was looking at the $60 ones because I was just like, we probably don't necessarily need to spend that kind of money. So, because I was originally attracted to the brand because we have a water boiler and I love it and it's a great company. They've been around for ages, make good quality product. And I was just like, well, maybe I don't need something that crazy. Because they even have some that are like almost $300. They can make a 2-pound loaf. And also meatloaf. A bread maker that makes meatloaf. I was very tempted, but how often are you going to eat? How often are you going to eat meatloaf? You get what I'm saying? So I like the multi-purpose of that, but no, and plus it was pretty big, pretty big size, and we have to save every bit of counter space we have. So, so I looked at some of the cheaper guys, and I went to the reviews, and like I said before, I don't really look into the negs as much as I look into the positives. And so I looked into the negatives, and a couple of people were talking about like, oh, it worked twice, and their customer service sucked, and their extended warranty company people wouldn't back it, that they had to go through the main guys, and it took them like almost 2 months to get it, or I'm sorry, the manufacturer did not have any, so they were SOL altogether. Good morning. How are you? It's good to see you. And so the bread maker. So then I looked at the one, at the $175 bread maker, and it had nothing but positive reviews. I had over 4,000 reviews, a 4.75, which is impressive on Amazon for anything to be that high. And even the negatives were just nothing bad, or nothing like major. It was like, oh, I don't understand how to get the kneader knobs out. Kneader knobs, that should be a t-shirt. Kneader knobs. Anyway, so ordered that. Very excited to have fresh bread, and I ordered a little bread slicer. And guess what? I ate the two end pieces of bread today. Yeah, I did. It was delicious. Frost. So, we will see. We will see how this whole thing turns out. It'll be exciting. And we'll see if we also save a little bit of money too, because that's always a thing. I know bread is typically cheap to begin with, but it'd be nice to see, how it all pans out. And if the kids like it, that's actually a good thing too. I know the kids aren't, or at least Kira's not fancy of crust. And I know you can do crust control, like you can have like barely any crust at all, and we'll see. We'll run it past there. Okay, sure. We can make you a loaf when you come back. Trust me, I'll probably have like 3 or 4 loaves just going. Because I want to do a honey wheat. I want to do just a traditional white bread. And for raisin bread, you have to add the raisins like during like the kneading process. So you have to actually kind of keep an ear out for when that time is. They did have a $225 one that its really own main feature between the two is that it had a special compartment up under the lid that when that time came, it would dump whatever it is into the loaf. And I was just like, $50 for a little trap door. I think I'm okay. I'll just wait, be patient. So, is that it for today? I think so. Look around. It's really nice out. I like the fact that it's really cool in the morning and really warm in the afternoon. It can kind of stay like this forever. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because don't mind it so much in the morning. I just mind snow. No bueno. But, all right, so that's it for this episode of My Life as Mikeyo. Remember to always keep dreaming, always keep thinking, always keep doing, because the moment you stop is when life slows down. So always keep those dreams and goals up in the foreground, and always strive to be a good person. I think that's it. That should be the basics. You always strive to be a good person. That's what I do. And it makes me the worst salesperson ever. Or the best salesperson ever. I don't know. So until then, we'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. All right, guys? Take care.